The year is 2002. A group of 12-year-old boys are at a friend's house for a birthday party / sleepover. We gather in the living room to watch a movie. We decide to flip through the movie channels to see if there's something we all agree on. At this moment, we stumble upon a film I know nothing about, but it's rated R for language and violence, and for a room full of 12-year-old boys, that's good enough. As the movie starts, all the usual thoughts pop up. Are they vampires? Are they going to run into the vampires? Where are the vampires? Not only do they get to the vampires right away, if you've seen the movie, then you know not only do they get to the vampires right away, but it's one of the greatest movie intros of all time. It goes from, "This is crazy," to, "This is terrifying." And then, he appears. Blade. I had never seen a character look so badass in my life. As my 12-year-old brain is trying to process what I'm seeing, the coolest guy I've ever seen gets even cooler. I mean, look at this shit. Not only is Blade the coolest character ever filmed, his demeanor and movement elevate his coolness to levels never before seen by mortal man. He's stoic, disciplined, focused, with every movement he makes serving a purpose.
Came back to finish you off.
And that purpose is killing
Vampires.
and the occasional familiar.
Not a vampire, dumb shit!
What makes Blade so badass is he never breaks character. He's serious through and through. He has one mission and one mission only, and anything that gets in that way will be eliminated. Even romantic involvement. In all three films, Blade is teamed up with an attractive young female, and not once does it distract him from his purpose. Blade is, in my mind, the physical representation of discipline. As where vampires tend to live an immortal, hedonistic life full of parties, sex, and murder, Blade, being half vampire himself, actively avoids these temptations, even at the cost of his own well-being. He spends most of his time isolated, self-improvement his only hobby, and because of this, he's able to take on dozens of vampires each night by himself. And the way he does it is nothing short of glorious. Machine gun. Boomerang. Shotgun. Silver stakes. Piano wire. Garlic knife gloves.
Just like the great white shark.
It's not. No. Who you are fucking with.
Light grenade. Skull mines. Superior hand-to-hand combat. And of course, his signature sword. With the help of his only friend and father figure, Whistler, Blade is able to take down hundreds if not thousands of vampires across the world. From Los Angeles to Prague, from Russia to Canada, you can run from Blade, but you can't hide. When a superior race of mutant vampires known as Reapers are unleashed, threatening not just humans but also vampires, Blade is there to accept the challenge, while showing zero fear for any outcome.
You want me to hunt them? For you?
In Blade Trinity, he accepts a 1v1 sword fight against the OG Dracula himself, and calls him a motherfucker right to his face.
I was born ready, motherfucker.
Blade is a man of few words, but when he does speak, it's some of the coldest shit you've ever heard.
Thought I might try fire for a change. One way or another, somebody's gonna take you out. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger. Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
I must have heard hundreds of you rodents make the same claim. Each one of them have tasted the end of my sword.
There are worse things out tonight than vampires.
Like what?
Like me.
He has the weapons, the car, the look, but the thing that makes him a hero is his heart. Blade cares. He doesn't just fight vampires because it looks cool. Even though it looks pretty fucking cool. He does it because his life was destroyed by a vampire, and he wants to spare as many people from this pain as possible. Even when Blade discovers that his mother, who he thought was murdered 30 years ago, was actually turned into a vampire, though he's briefly shook by this, he realizes he has a bigger purpose, deals with his mother issues, and moves on.
I must release you.
Nobody's got their emotions more in check than Blade. Blade understands that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and it's just him and Whistler keeping the vampires at bay from completely taking over the world. Multiple times through the series, we see Blade helping out children, women, and even a baby. He may be half vampire, but his heart is full of compassion. So at the end of the day, when I rank the Blade films, 2 to me is a cinematic masterpiece. 1 is the movie that got me into collecting movies, and 3 is just a fun guilty pleasure. And they all bring something to the Blade universe. And at the end of the day, if Blade is in the movie, it's gonna be cool. So let me know down below, do you agree? Is there a character you think is cooler than Blade? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.